When I say Yanumo, you should be able to understand me. We should not pick a joker. The person who is going to do the work for us is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Like him or hate him, he is going to cross the bridge. This before I came last week here, I taught the 5 northern regions 5 times, and wherever I went, they say, "Hey, our brother, Yanumuk have come to say that your party don't like Northerners." So that dent, this is a chance for us to clean that dent and move ahead.
That is also another matter. But would you also agree with people who say that for the progress of the party, others made way for Kufuor to become the president? So why won't
Others like who made way?
others like Alan Chama?
Look, you see, we want unity,
No,
so there are some
let me,
things
Elijah, let me finish.
to finish.
Remember, if I recall,
Yes,
during that elections,
yes.
Alan Chamatin, Akufo-Addo, they were supposed to go for a second round.
Yeah, I was at Legon.
So you were Legon.
Yes.
Yes. So he was
I was
spoken
a
to,
delegate.
and he dropped for Akufo-Addo to become the
It,
Flagbearer.
it is not true. It is not true. Look, we shouldn't be massaging issues. It is not true. What happened was he and his people worked the mathematics, and knew that even if there was a second round, the other people like the late vice president Aliu Mahama, Honorable Safo Mafu, and Apreku them will give their votes to Nanado. I mean, there are some things you work and you work it. If he sincerely did what you are saying, why then did he say he has resigned from the party? If you sincerely, you see, he's my friend. But what happened is what I'm saying. If he wanted to be sincere, he wrote a resignation letter to the party. Ask him whether he has withdrawn that letter.
So do you think, apart from Vice President nobody can match
I am telling you, my brother, the point I made earlier, excuse me with all respect, I'm a northerner, and I know our people. The illiteracy rate is very high. So if they keep on telling them that, hey, these people, we have told you they don't like northerners, I am telling you, our people won't vote. And it is true that our Akam brothers and sisters are the majority of our support base. But take it or leave it. The North, the small one will get an add. If ours don't add to our Akan brothers and sisters, I am telling you, we can't cross the bridge.
Would you be surprised if the delegates at the
Yes.
end of the day did not refuse to give His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the nod to lead the party, just as it happened to the late Alhaji Ali Mama? Because he was also the vice president at the time,
Yes.
protected and lost to
Yes,
the current president.
yes. It will not happen. Wallahi, inshallah, it will not happen. But Wumia will lead this party. It won't happen. You see, Aliyu,
What informed your conviction?
I've toured the country around, and I know the party very, 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 very well. I know the party very, very well. Look, we won't make a mistake. When you are using the former vice president as an example, there are some things for party unity. There are some things we don't want to talk about. You see, so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will lead this party. Like it or leave it, we will lead. All that we are looking for now is unity. If there's unity in this party and that careless talks against each other, I am telling you, this party will go very far. you go around and tell delegates because you want power that you haven't had anything. You people look at the way you are suffering. What do you do to help them? And you say these things, and you think because you want votes, you can say anything. It's dangerous.
Let's take the candidature of your your favorite candidate,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. In the past, he has said several things. Before coming to government, he said there is money, and then he also convinced the president to believe that we are sitting on money. When they came in, almost say Akadompe, the money is no more there, Akadompe. We are sitting on money, yet we are hungry as a country. When they assumed the seat, he has also made several promises that probably hasn't been fulfilled. For instance, at one time he made mention that this very government is going to construct concrete roads. None of them have actually materialized. He has also made several pledges. Do you think as a country we should take him serious?
He's the most serious vice president you can ever rely on in this continent. I mean, if tell you, I tell you people, I will do A, B, C, D for you. And along the line, I do A, B, C. Getting to D, problems arise. And those problems are not man-made in Ghana here. To talk about Yanomot, they said, what do they call itself? Akadompe. Akadompe. You see, we are in, most of us are intellectual dishonesty is what is leading us. You talk about he's not credit worthy. Master, when they arrested the lady and that she was a prostitute and took her before our Lord Jesus Christ, and he said, those people who brought the lady, who knows he hasn't seen, he should take a stone and he should catch the first stone. Could they catch the stone?
Well, if you use that analogy, don't you think that you are urging our politicians to tow a certain direction?
No, please, no. You see, you don't say things because you can. We are human beings. Mistakes can come from any of us. But if the mistake comes, maybe you have even done a worse mistake before. But because you want to play on the balls of the innocent ones, you start saying things that he's a liar, he's what? What makes him a liar? If I say tomorrow I'll give you this car, and something happens by tomorrow morning, Putin takes Russian soldiers and go and attack Ukraine, and you come and I cannot do anything, or say we won't go to IMF. It's true. If these problems hadn't come, we won't go. And when he and their team wanted to make sure that we don't go, they started with this E-level. It's the same Yanumo and their allies.
So basically, when you told that tangent, I would have a lot of questions.
I will answer you.
And we as a country, if we begin to attribute all our problems to COVID and Russia-Ukraine war, don't you think we are crying more than Ukraine itself?
It's not true. It's not true. Look, I am telling you that I was in London, Canada. If some of us, the way we are talking, if we were in Britain and Canada, I'm sure we would tell the Queen, and now the King, to resign. Nobody wants bad for his nation. And Mahmoud Bawumia is a serious person. He's not a cantata guy.
Okay, do you have something to tell your delegates?
Oh, yes. The delegates, we are begging them, the future of this party is more important than any of us. And they should be very aware that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, maybe his local name, you don't know. They call him Borna Borni Bia. Onyala Bogum Onyala Bogum Ndiru Kote Ndiru Kura Katugura Nitisi Zwara. Yes. He is a lion speaking family. He is a fire that God has made him. And he melts irons like Velcro. And his fire melts trees and the leaves, and they start running. He is a dynamic person. And the delegates, inshallah, they know. They know. And we won't make a mistake. We won't gamble. We will not gamble with this position.
Finally, on my part, already, I mean, you've been in the country. I'm sure maybe you've heard about the citizens complaining that this very government has failed, and that when we vote for His Excellency the Vice President, we elect him, and finally he takes the nod as the president. His government is just going to be a continuation of that of Nanado's. Have you heard about that?
I have heard. Yes, I've heard it, and it's all lies. I've heard it, and it's all lies. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Look, those people saying most of these things is Yanumo and their allies.